Perfect.
Okay, we're going live today from the Bitcoin and Blockchain Fair at the Melbourne Convention Exhibition Centre. Now, yesterday was an exciting journey. We spoke to a lot of amazing blockchain company out there that showcasing their business. And today we're actually at a live stall here at the fairaccess and come and meet the guys here. How you going, guys?
Yeah, really good.
Going
good.
Now, thanks for being on the show.
Yep.
Yeah, just share a bit about your name and quickly and your Ben.
Yep. Okay, so I'm Ben.
Yep.
I'm one of the co-founders of Fairaccess. This is Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
How you going?
He's one of the co-founders, and Anil over there is our lead developer. Yeah.
Okay, so Fairaccess is, I heard it's an exciting platform. Share with our viewers, what is it?
Yeah, so
how important it is this industry that you guys are?
Okay, so it's basically the fairest online queuing system in the world. So it's essentially queuing theory online. So when people try to go online and access things in high demand, the internet, it's often the luckiest that gets through or the person with the highest bandwidth.
Yep.
Whereas Fairaccess turns essentially queuing theory, which describes what makes a physical queue fair, which is time and transparency. So the longer I spend in line, the more I deserve it, and I can see how long the line is, so I can determine whether it's worth my time. And we just turn that length of time into moments in time. So the system holds your place in line, and then it requires you to come back once a day and check in, and that's your demonstration of commitment. And it's built on a public blockchain, so it's completely transparent.
So in terms of blockchains, it's all about giving to the community, decentralization, right?
Yep.
So how important is it for your industry Andrew? How important is this?
So from a transparency perspective and the decentralization of that data, so who we're sort of targeting is ICOs, even ticketing organisations, and everything along those lines.
Wow.
So from an ICO perspective, it's really important to have that clear transparency of what's going on in the ICO you're trying to get involved in. Currently, no one knows where they stand. No one has really any control of what they're doing in an ICO process. It's really left to their own devices, and good luck, especially the high demand ones. So we're opening it up, putting control back into the user and providing transparency so they can see where they are in a line in the public blockchain.
Fantastic. All right. This is an important question, right? In terms of programming and coding, right? A lot of our viewers, especially mums and dads, are confused about this sort of term. So, to put it into a nice perspective, what is it that you do, for building blockchains and all that in terms of your coding, programming? Is it in layman's term?
So, what we want to do is make it easy for end users.
Yes.
So not complicate anything.
Good.
So don't have to worry about keys, this and that.
No.
Just log in, press a button, and you're done.
Right.
So make it, our user interface is simple. Just
That's
click
fair.
a button every day.
Yep.
And you're in. And check your status, the leaderboard, where you're ranked. If you want to come back next day, check in. Go ahead.
And you did all the hard work?
We have a few other members that do the hard work.
Yeah.
I try to research into different technologies to see which one makes it better. So we're trying to.
So in the coding industry, what are some of the key platforms that you use for programming? Just basic.
Currently, I'm researching more on EOS. It seems to be a very good platform.
Yep.
But we try to make it platform agnostic so that we can do it in different platforms, so that any ICO that wants to do it in Ethereum or Neo or any other platform will be ready for it.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for sharing this amazing journey. Okay, so we spoke to your programming team, and it's amazing to have an internal team, right? Especially in these area. How important is it for this sort of programming to have, especially internal?
Yeah, so just to give you a background about who I am, I've been running a software development and consulting business for about 10 years now.
Wow.
So we've got 10 developers behind this project. So we have a lot of experience in the development space and application development and everything along these lines. So it's hugely important for us to be able to deliver from a client perspective and from a project perspective, to be able to actually offer a service where you've got your developers in the room understanding what the client actually needs and, for example, what we need from a product perspective, and be able to deliver that from one place, one roof.
That's great, Andrew, because that's an amazing journey that a lot of especially businesses and customers wants to know. And we have some issue where a lot of white paper that says, oh, we've got programs and all that, and they check the name of that person, it's actually in India or in another country.
Yes, okay.
And then they lose trust and so on.
Yeah, sure.
So you guys got an experienced team inside, and you've got something that is exclusive. So how big is this industry, man?
Well, it's growing. I mean,
Yeah, it's growing.
the ICO market has only been around for a couple of years, and and it's growing. I mean, we've already completed more ICOs this year than we have the entirety of last year, right? And
Massive.
and so where it will plateau, we're not sure yet. We're not sure yet, but the market is huge.
Yes.
And you know, and these large investors are coming along and buying up all the tokens in the pre-sale. So the issue, the user frustration, the fan frustration is real. So we hopefully are the solution to that.
Cool.
Not only ICOs, but we are looking at anything that is in high demand. So yesterday there was one guy who said his friend who was a teacher, she tried to get access to a concert.
All right.
And then she had everybody in her class, all the students, get online at the same time. Said ticket opens at 11 o'clock. She had everyone at 11 o'clock ready to buy tickets.
Yes.
But she couldn't get in.
Oh no.
She couldn't get in. I had issues where we could say his brother came up with the idea because he couldn't get into the Ashes. He couldn't get the tickets. So yeah, there are frustrations where you can't get into a good restaurant that opens up reservations every 6 months. You can't buy a limited edition sneaker. You can't get into a ticketing, sporting event, concert. ICOs. We have been getting up at 2 o'clock at night and
trying to get into
for 4 hours.
You're not the only ones.
And end of that 6 hours or something, and then you're like, now end of the queue because it doesn't work. So our system tries to mitigate all that, not only the end users but also the company. It shows you it's a bad image for the company when the people try to get in but their website is down. It's frustrating.
It's not on, is it?
You don't want to get back to that.
No way.
And an ICO company will want to have their tokens in the hands of many thousands of passionate fans of the idea because they're more likely to hold the tokens. Whereas large investors are more likely to sell the tokens off as soon as they're able to.
So you guys got a lot of solution for businesses that have problem out there, especially schools and so on. So in terms of a lot of clients want to get involved in the ICOs. What sort of stage or level are you guys at the moment? Can you just share that at the moment?
Yes, so in terms of, I'll give you a bit of background. So we have done trials over in the US with NLB teams, college football teams. In Australia, we've done trials with St Kilda Footy Club, Hawthorn Footy Club on the platform itself. So where we're at now is we're building the blockchain components and reinventing the application so we can roll into this area to build the transparency through the application and to make it clear and easy for everyone to understand. So we're probably about 6 to 9 months away before we have a fully blown platform that is utilised and ready for an ICO. So that's where we're at. So in terms of trials, Ben will give you some information about what the success rates of the trials are.
Yeah, share your information about that.
Okay. So we completed trials, as Andrew said, with sporting teams both here and in the US. We were using money can't buy experiences and spreading and marketing it out to the fans. So we achieved 61% opt-in, so they engaged in the process. They completed at least one check-in, and once they were engaged, we found out that it was actually gamified in nature. So the fans just want to click the button on 0, and so we got. Once they were engaged, they completed 3.2 out of 5 check-ins, right? So it was, even though they knew they 61. Were back in the line and whatever. But we also achieved 2 minutes on time with them per check-in, and we used that time to ask them questions about their preferences, opinions, and things like that. Being on the blockchain now, we can also reward fans for that data. And we can also an ICO could use our platform early on in their ICO process to form a queue of their early adopters and get them to actually promote the ICO during the check-ins and reward them for that, not only with guaranteed access to the ICO but also reward them for promoting the ICO.
So it's important in terms of speed as well. What is it like in terms of speed that you guys have in place?
So currently our working thing is a centralized thing that we trialed with. Our blockchain component is not yet ready. But if we go into something like EOS, it's doing well. 1,000 transactions per second.
Good.
So which is very
you go.
good for us. Yeah.
So in terms of the ICO, what sort of price are you starting off, and what sort of funds are you looking at raising?
So in terms of ICO, we haven't really set the physical price of the token.
Yep.
In terms of funding that we're looking to raise, it's been that 10 to 15 million US that we're looking to raise.
Right.
So we're in the private component at the moment. We're getting some early stage funding right now. So that's the process that we're in. We'll be looking at ICOing October, November this year.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So when the ICO is coming out, do you guys have some sort of offer at the moment, or whether you're going to have it out, any sort of discount or some sort of offer?
Yeah, so basically where we're at right now is we're working with our advisors. So we have a really awesome advisory team. So one of our biggest advisors is Jamie Skeller from Horizon State.
Hi, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie. So we're working with Jamie and a couple of other guys to assist us on that whole mechanism of how we do the token economics, etc.
Yep.
So in terms of, there will be discounts from components, but mostly all our tokens will be sold, or the majority of tokens are sold in the ICO itself.
Excellent.
So we're not looking at doing a massive pre-sale and massive private sale. That might be 20% of what we do. So we're looking at flipping the whole model.
Cool. Ben, do you want to add to that?
I mean, we can't use our platform for our own ICO because we're raising money in our ICO to build our platform. However, we're going to be as transparent as possible. We're going to be completely transparent with what we raise in the pre-sale and what we raise in the public ICO, so that everybody is clear on what the prices are going to be and what we're going to raise in each level.
Thanks, Ben and Andrew. So in terms of you guys are based locally, right? Locally?
Yes.
Yeah, Melbourne-based.
Melbourne-based.
Yeah.
Excellent. So in terms of local industry here,
Yes.
how important is it for you guys and other cryptocurrency organisations play a role in Australia?
Well, it's massively important. So from us, we're here today as a result of being a part of the Blockchain Centre in Melbourne.
Join us.
So Blockchain Centre has been really good for us to build our network and exposure, and it's all about the community. So the blockchain community in Melbourne is quite a good, tight-knit community, and everyone's going to help each other, and it's massively important from in Melbourne. If you're looking to start up something, get out there, get exposure, join Blockchain Centre, go and meet the community, because there's a really good open community out there.
Excellent. All right, before we go, would you like to share your contact details and information where a lot of our viewers that wants to get involved, wants to know more about your organisation or your company?
Yeah, sure. So jump online at fairaccess.io. We've got a landing page there. Put your email in and we'll send you updates as we go. We've also got a great summation of the product in an animation form. It's playing in the background there, but you'll get a good sound component to that. And it basically explains what we're trying to do and gives you a good summation in a couple of minutes. So jump online, have a look at that. It's fairaccess.io.
Fantastic. Well, look, it's been an amazing journey. I think education is important to play a role in our industry right now. So thanks so much for being on the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Programmer.
Thank you.
Andrew.
Cheers.
Thank you.
And Ben. So don't forget to check the guys out at the store. It comes straight through the blockchain and Bitcoin Fair, and you see them right at the front here. So in the meantime, we'll see you back shortly. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.
Cheers.
See you guys.
See you later.
Bye.